Yeah. All right. What's up? Welcome back, everybody, to Fantasy Football Today. We're talking about our busts here, and are we throwing Justin Jefferson in the conversation? JJ McCarthy is going to have surgery for a torn meniscus. A timetable will be determined after that. It's possible he misses the season, which really stinks. So Sam Darnold's going to be the quarterback for the foreseeable future, maybe the entire season for Minnesota. Dave, this is someone you put on your bust list for this purpose of this show, as you're starting to think about maybe putting Jefferson there. Give me your thoughts on this situation now.
I still have Jefferson as a first rounder. I still have him as a top 10 pick, but I moved him behind Chase, Amon-Ra, and AJ Brown in full PPR. I don't trust Sam Darnold at all. We're talking about a quarterback with a career completion rate of under 60%, a quarterback who's never connected with a wide receiver for more than 850 yards or 6 touchdowns in a single season. You'll point to DJ Moore's year in Carolina with Darnold. It took another quarterback to get DJ Moore over 1,000 yards. He probably would have gotten there with Darnold, but I think he's just a problem at quarterback for any wide receiver that works with him, including Justin Jefferson. He can still be really good, but he's not a top 5 pick for me as long as Darnold's the quarterback. I almost kind of wish Nick Mullins would get that chance under center again, because we saw good numbers with Mullins and Jefferson. And Mullins, his career numbers they crush what Darnold's done. So I'm hoping that JJ McCarthy's time on the shelf is short. I think McCarthy can be a better passer than Darnold. That's what I was banking on when I had Jefferson ranked as high as I had him ranked. But for now, I'm going to try and let other people get Jefferson. And if I end up drafting him, it's because he falls to me in the late part of round 1.
Yeah, I just don't I don't think Nick Mullins is actually good.
Oh,
and Justin Jefferson.
Think Sam Darnold is good?
No, he doesn't need a good quarter. He had 427 yards in the last 4 games last year with Nick Mullins.
But 2 of them were against the Lions.
2 of them were against the Lions. Look, this is what happened with Alexander Madison. Alexander Madison, whenever it was weird, it was like,
oh, please do not compare Madison and Jefferson.
No, I'm not. I just say whenever Dalvin Cook got hurt, Alexander Madison would come in and face the worst run defenses in football, and he would put up these big numbers.
Yeah, because Jefferson's never done anything against good defense.
Just stop for 1 second. I'm talking about Nick Mullins. Nick Mullins torched the Lions twice. And yes, in those games, Justin Jefferson had 141 yards and 192 yards, and he had a touchdown in both games. The other 2 games, he had 7 for 84 on 10 targets and 5 for 59 on 10 targets. But it is worth mentioning he had 10 or more targets in all 4 of those 4 games.
I know he played 2 games against the Lions, and he only gets to play 2 games against the Lions this year. But his 17-game pace was 128 catches for 2,023 yards in those 4 games.
Right. So he obviously used better without Cousins than with Cousins.
I'll just go back. We talked about this on Monday. I like the fact that they stayed aggressive, that O'Connell stayed aggressive in the first debut of the Darnold McCarthy era. And Darnold made, I don't know who the throw, maybe it's to Naylor or whoever it was, where it was just, a great second level throw where he was, roll to his right.
That was a good throw.
And again, it's sometimes these guys just need to get with the right coach and brings out the best of them. The best of Sam Darnold is never going to be Kirk Cousins. The best of Sam Darnold may be Nick Mullins. And that's okay, because all he has to do is 10 targets per game to Justin Jefferson, and 7 of those will be catches.
All right, just draft him what overall? Justin Jefferson.
Overall.
5th?
4th overall.
4th?
7th.
9.
Okay. Brandon Ayuk could be headed to Pittsburgh. Looks like it's going to be Pittsburgh or San Francisco, and could happen today. So get ready for a bonus.
Could happen tomorrow.
Pittsburgh is
next year.
Yeah, it could. We're not supposed to have a show tomorrow because we're recording it today. So I'd like to have the morning off. Brandon Ayuk, if you wouldn't mind. Pittsburgh has not decided who's going to start at quarterback this week in their preseason game. Dallas linebacker Micah Parsons is very confident that CeeDee Lamb will play in week 1. Jamar Chase was not at practice on Tuesday, which is different for him. So holdout's getting, it's getting close to getting worrisome for Jamar Chase and for CeeDee Lamb. We're not quite there yet. A couple more
great first round we got right now, right? Calf injury, holdout.
Yeah, there's 4 safe picks.
Knee injury.
For now. Cincinnati backup quarterback Jake Browning is going to miss time with a rib injury, and their 2nd-round pick Mike Hall Jr. was charged with domestic violence. Pretty disturbing details if you read that article. Marquise Brown.
Mike Hall's on the Browns, Adam.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that. Cleveland, not Cincinnati. All right, thank you, Dave. Marquise Brown expected to miss 4 to 6 weeks with a shoulder injury, according to Jordan Schultz. So what did I take him? I took him like 105th last night, Heath. 15? Yeah.
That's fine.
When would you guys take Marquise Brown in the top 100 at this point?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's not overreact here.
Right.
Malik Neighbors says he has no doubt he'll be ready for week 1. Good news on Tyrone Tracy. It turns out Dave did not ruin his whole season, just maybe the first few weeks. He has a low ankle sprain. Washington signed wide receiver Martavis Bryant. Alvin Kamara missed practice with back tightness. And is Keenan Allen really 230 pounds? Because that's weird if he is. Have you seen this? Have you heard about this? He's apparently like 230 pounds.
Who
I
said
don't
that
think
he
that's
was
the case. I watched Hard
230
Knocks
pounds?
last night. He did not look 230 pounds.
One of the reporters who was there like wrote that. Not one of the beat reporters, one of the national reporters. Keenan Allen. Jacob Gibbs brought it up in one of the newsletters, and then I saw it on Twitter as well.
It's the thing is, like, when you talk about those old wide receivers, Keenan Allen was better than all of them last year, and being drafted 6 rounds later.
Yeah.
Things have changed a little bit for him.
Yeah, he's 25 pounds heavier, apparently.
He's been hanging out with me.
All right, let's talk about some busts here. Here's what we'll do. I'll bring up a name, and you give me like the 15-second overview or whatever.
Dave, do you ever go to the ice cream museum?
What's the ice cream museum?
Oh, come on, man.
I don't know.
It was on Hard Knocks last night. DJ Moore took his kids.
Never heard of the ice cream museum in my life.
It's in Chicago.
I went to an
So that's
aquarium in
what they're
Chicago once, and it was miserable.
You went
There was,
where?
like, the aquarium, like
Shed Aquarium.
4 million people there.
Yeah.
Couldn't see anything but people. I can see those anywhere.
You know, aquariums are a little overrated. The animals just kind of swim.
Oh
They
my
don't really do anything.
Adam's looking for a variety show when he goes to the aquarium.
Yeah, well, you gotta get that with the sea lions. All right, so I'm gonna say the bust, and then
So far, we got the Boar. Kirk Cousins' best receiver is some college guy from Michigan State, and aquariums suck. All right, we're off to a great.
No, they don't suck. They're just a little overrated.